See these beautiful hats right here? 504 cut logo. They're available in the store on YouTube. Go to my homepage, click store, and you can purchase your hat. Be $18.99. Now let's get into monkeypox. Okay, there's 2 confirmed cases of monkeypox in children in California. Okay, now given HIPAA and given the Privacy Act and they being minors, they won't disclose too much information. Okay, now I find it very odd. This is what I say about science. How did these kids get monkeypox? Make it make sense. If monkeypox is something that come from, salute Casey. If monkeypox is something that come from man on man and the same sex, how did kids get it? How did kids end up with this? Okay, I'm just trying to make it make sense, right? So the thing about this type of thing is there's download brothers. And when I say that, I mean I'm saying this. There's brothers who there's men who deal with men and then backdoor undercoverly deal with women. You see, and and this thing is spread because of things like that. They got guys in jail that come home that been dealing with men and then they go deal with women undercover. Down low. There's guys who 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 I'm just trying to. I need y'all to help me figure out how did these children get this shit. You know, I mean, because if they say it's a sexual uh, passive virus, then how did these kids get this? How did these children get this? You know, and that come. I think it's just evil scientists. But that goes to show you that they don't know what the hell they be talking about because they put out one story, then they change the narrative, then they change the narrative, then they change the narrative. They release this shit, you know, and from labs where experiments went bad, and this shit get released to the public. And keep in mind, it's still an experiment. They don't know what the experiment gonna cause or what it's gonna do or what it's gonna damage or what it's gonna harm. But they release these things. But I need everybody in here to say a prayer for those 2 kids. You know, kids are innocent, and kids shouldn't have to suffer because of adult mistakes. You know what I mean? So I need everybody to say a prayer for those 2 kids. You know, um, I'm looking at the comments. You know, I need everybody to say a prayer for those 2 kids. Keep them, add them to your prayers, and keep them there. Keep them there. Salt Lakers, salute, salute, salute. That come like you salute. You know, all the newborn babies. They got to get jabs all the way up until they like in 9 years old, 10 years old. The body is designed to fight off viruses, but they got to go get jabs. So many jabs, and I asked one person. I asked a doctor, and I asked him. I say, you know, what's actually in the vaccinations for the invisible enemy? I say because the vaccinations are named after companies, but what's actually in the vaccination? What is the name of the vaccination? Can anybody tell me the name of the invisible enemy vaccination? The actual name? And I'm talking about Moderna, I'm talking about Pfizer, Johnson and Johnson. I'm talking about these vaccinations. What is the name? What is the actual true name? Because those are the companies. I'll wait for a second. Eye of the Newt. I mean, I'm just curious. I'm just curious to knowing. what the name of these vaccinations is? Anybody here a doctor? Anybody here a science? Anybody who a nurse? That's the name of the company. See those two names you just typed, Aquarium? That's the company. What the name of the vaccination is? You're a nurse? Okay. That so they named the vaccine. They single out that vaccination and gave that the name of the company. Because I'm trying to figure out what's the name of the vaccination. Because that's the actually company name, and I seen it. Okay, what's in it? Okay, what's in it? Like, what's the ingredients? What's the ingredients? I saw lick. I see you say frogs, bats, tongues. Okay, you name you quoting. That's the problem. See, salute. That's the problem right there. People, you're a nurse, and they want people to give people things that they have no idea was in there. Salute to you for your honesty. They want people to give, you know, people jabs of something that they don't even know what it is. Basically, an experimental drug. And you wonder why all these things keep on occurring. Like they experiment on people, on mankind. There's experiments. And they put chemtrails in the air. They don't know what that do. You know, I honestly think that, yeah, of course, they're definitely going to get angry at you guys. Because you question it. Because even doctors don't even know what that is. Even doctors, they went to school and they was told that this will work for that, and this will work for this, and that will work for this, and then they give prescriptions based upon what's supposed to work for what, but they literally don't know. I'm sorry you had to go through that. You had to experience that. Maybe you might want to end up in Florida or Texas because they stand in their ground when it come to that. Mad Pie Man, salute. He definitely know. He definitely know. Definitely before hitting. Oh, okay. So them two kids been confirmed with monkeypox. Two kids, I'm gonna say it again, add them kids to your prayers because add them kids to your prayers because right as of right now, they've been caught up into the experiment, you know. They've been caught up into the experiment because I mean I'm just trying to figure out how did those kids, you know, get something that they say uh men of same sex, men, that men get among one another from having sex. I'm trying to figure out how the kids get that. You know, but I'm trying to figure out how the kids get that. If they say, you know, men of the same sex, you know, is the only way that can transfer or whatnot. How did two innocent kids get that? It definitely is. It definitely is on the people. You know, on the people. It's sad. That, and I told you guys this right yesterday, or the day before. I'm sorry. I said there's gonna be some kind of news that's gonna catch your attention. I said there's gonna be some kind of news they're gonna be breaking news. And yesterday that was breaking news because everybody was a child at one point in time, and everybody have kids. So to confirm two kids in California actually have this that they say come from same sex with men, that's breaking news because now it's another way of getting it because the kids, they would not, you know what I mean? That's kids, they're innocent. So now it's another way. So now they're gonna say that you can capture this a different way. See what I'm saying? So that was the breaking news yesterday. Told you guys every Friday is gonna be breaking news. Salute, Shamika. Salute, Mr. Perfection. I told you guys every Friday they're gonna hit you with breaking news. That's breaking news. That's breaking news. I think me personally, salute Seymour. Exactly. All parents gonna get scared because of protection for their kids. Protection for their kids. You know, all parents gonna be scared and nervous. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? If you live in the United States, they do this. They like what's next month? Schools open up next month. So now if kids can be infected by this shit, and schools open up next month, this shit gonna travel like wildfire. Exactly. You see, it's gonna travel like wildfire. If kids can if literally kids can be affected by the shit, it's gonna travel like wildfire because school opened up. And you guys remember each and every invisible enemy outbreak, it came 2 3 weeks before school opened up, and then when school opened up, it just went ballistic. You see, that's the game. It's the same playbook. It's just different scenarios. Different scenarios. It's like it's saying with like people say what happened to the flu. You know, now people gonna be like, what happened to chickenpox? You know, what happened to chickenpox? House ability to homeschool. Exactly. Another they're gonna come up with it's gonna be another vaccination that that gonna make trillions and trillions of dollars. Another one make trillions and trillions of dollars. They're gonna recommend the kids once again, experiment on the kids. They're gonna recommend the kids get this that to be preventative. They're gonna recommend the kids getting that. Excuse me. Yeah, they're gonna recommend the kids getting jabbed for monkeypox. That's what they're gonna recommend. And they're always quick to and that's and all these experimental things that they hit the kids with. Is all the thing is doing is imbalancing the chemicals in their brain for indoctrination for something else. That's all it is. Because anytime you take any kind of medicated or any kind of whatever, it unbalance the chemicals in your brain and make you think different. I wouldn't be surprised if we have elephant pox. You're right. I wouldn't be surprised if they go down the damn zoo list. They said we losing all the bees, so we won't have no food because the bees play a huge part in food. They say by 2025, 1/3 of the population not gonna have water. They got flowers that's poisonous if you breathe it. If you get too close and breathe it, it lock up your lungs. They got monkeypox. They got the invisible enemy. What's next? That's the whole thing. They be quick to throw something in you, and they don't teach you what's the side effect. Now, they're not gonna tell you that. They're not gonna tell you to afterwards. People are actually being experimented on, and that's how they learn it. They learning what the science do by actually injecting people. If your body give a reaction, then that you're a test subject. Your body give a reaction, you go back to the doctor, you tell them. Now they got to know that hey, X Y amount of people had these kind of reactions to this drug. I agree. It's totally unbelievable. I might change the name of this live to that and spell it the way you spelled it. I like that. I like that. Yeah. They say that the bees are being depleted. Yeah, there's going to be a lot less people. Well, given the Georgia Guidestones, that they went in, when I think when those things when the explosion happened, I think that was a message to somebody else to get it started. Like it's time. Whatever the plan was, go full effect with the plan. That's what I think. That's what I think. You guys seen the video I posted about the water depletion. Uh, you know, exactly, exactly. But I think that that was a code. You know how everything is a code and numbers and certain things like that with these people. I think that that was a code or a message to say, hey, now it's time to jumpstart this or jumpstart that. That's what I think. I think it was a code. I think it was them it was them communicating with one another like, now it's time. Whatever uh, system they're using or whatever codes they're using. I think that was one. That's why I think now monkeypox is in kids, quote unquote. I ain't got to say allegedly because it's been confirmed. That was this day. It went from being in. I'm gonna say it straight and direct. It went from being in gay men. It went from a man having sex with another man to kids. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. And so where's the pedo at? Did you arrest him? If it's only transferred from a gay man to a gay man, then where's the pedo at? Because how did it get to these kids? Did you arrest him? It's either it don't make no sense. And if you didn't arrest nobody, then that mean that no that didn't happen that way with no kid. So how did the kid get it? Make it make sense. Yeah, they're not gonna never tell you the exact date. That they jump off things gonna happen because they got to keep you on balance. But it's the same playbook though. Same playbook. Go after the kids. Go after the kids. Go after the kids. Yeah, downhill water depletion is called water. Basically taking. Yeah, yeah. If feet in Germany, we will learn to go. And Germany wants the only city was saved by God. They did say, oh, what? Casey. They said they announced that what it was, a STD. Oh wow. Oh wow. 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 See, I got quiet on that one. Wow. That's a whole different other elephant in the room. If a whole different other elephant in the room. That's why, guys. That's why I wake up. Like, let me backtrack this. Let me backtrack this because I got on and I started about. I talked. I promoted this hats. Let me backtrack this. First and foremost, I won't give all glory and thanks to the Most High. I won't give God the most. I won't give all glory and thanks to the Most High. First and foremost. First and foremost. First and foremost. That's why that's why all this stuff being unveiled to me because it just don't make sense. It just don't make sense. Yeah, yeah. Get your water because water prices has went up and water is depleting. Water is depleting. Water is definitely depleting. But I've been saying we must protect the kids, man. We must protect the kids, and these jokers constantly going after the kids, man, with all this extra shit. Like you want to indoctrinate our kids. Then you want to put on TV the ideology that is cool to be. You know, you want to put on TV the ideology that is cool to have to be with the same sex marriage for kids. As an adult, that's your choice. But you put this on TV on cartoons and using entertainers and superstars who kids decide to live an alternative life, who people kids are looking at as role models, and you're promoting the agenda with this kind of stuff, and then you back door and say monkeypox come from man to man sexual relations, and then it not all of a sudden the kids, two kids been confirmed with it. This is my problem. That's a personal problem I have. With the entertainment industry and the celebrities. I have a personal problem with them with that. You know, you put same sex bathrooms and all these things, and you confuse developing brains on what you want to confuse by indoctrinating by, if I put it in front of you, this what that is. And these kids are innocent. They don't know no better. They learning as they go. You didn't remove God out of society pretty much. And you come with all these narratives and agendas. Then you come with these mic bombs about not this in the kid or that in the kid, when you the one who removed God out of the equation. Yeah, I remember Katrina. Yeah, exactly. Me personally, I tell my kids, I tell my kids, God made man and woman, man and woman, man and woman, boy and girl, you know. And I tell my kids that I don't give a damn what nobody say, and as they get older, if they choose different and they got a mature mind and a full developed brain, that's on them. But as a parent, I tell my kids, man and woman, boy and girl. You see me, your mom, man and woman. And I tell them that, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. Ain't no entertainer, ain't no cartoon. You're not about to have a cartoon character who been a male figure the whole entire time, and then all of a sudden he come out the closet wearing lipstick and think my kid's gonna watch that shit. No, I'm explaining to my kids that ain't what that is, you know, because I'm not gonna let you put that in their brain that that shit cool, you know. I'm gonna explain to my kids, and I'm gonna make sure my kids know that. Now down the line, if they wanna do what they wanna do when they become adults, that's on them. But as a kid, you're not gonna manipulate my kids. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. You would not manipulate my kids. It ain't gonna work. And this is not I'm not bashing that lifestyle, because adults, if that's what you choose, that's you. That's on you. But don't put that shit in front of my kid like as if it's cool, because that's not a you was born like that. You wasn't born like that. You was born what your gender is. That's a lifestyle you choose as you got older, or you choose, or you've been indoctrinated to choose. And I'm gonna make sure mine's not indoctrinated to choose that shit. Per blank, period. And that's why I always say protect the kids, protect the kids. As an adult, your own choices, your own decisions, but as a kid, let them learn the correct way. And then if they decide that they want to choose different, hey, much respect. That's what you choose. But to put that shit in your head that that's what that is, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna allow nobody to do that. Nobody. Samuel and the judges very revealing that we are not supposed to have kings above no other than Jesus. There's gonna be a lot of days that surround the house, young and old. It's just blow my mind, man. How they take you, put you in school, they take you away from your parents 8 hours a day. You spend more time at work, or in school more than you do at home. They take your kid, put your kid in school 8 hours of the day, and then when you get off from your job, you got your kid for 5 hours. So they got 8 hours to teach your kid shit. You only got 4 hours in the weekends to teach your kid shit. So they can install all type of bullshit in your kid head that you have to uninstall in their head because they got more time. Because your kid brain is developing with them. You know what I'm saying? And when if they're saying free, 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 this, and that, and the third, they can confuse the shit out your kid. You know, and you have to literally tell your kid, nah, that teacher wrong, or nah, that ain't what that is. Nah, this is no, you got to literally tell your kid that. And this is why I always say I respect all religions, right? Because I respect, I give glory to the most high, but I respect everybody lane. This is why I always say this, right? Because in religions, it don't matter what your religion is. I'm not gonna go into that, but it connect your kid with some sort of dignity. You know, you grew it up with some sort of dignity, some sort of morals, you know what I mean, principles. When you remove whatever religion completely away from the kid, and it becomes Solomon and Gomorrah. You know, the kid become free creative thinking on what they're being taught and what they're seeing rather than reality of what it really is. And this is indoctrination at its finest. Salute, Charles. Salute, Mary. My church is doing a tent revival in England next month. I told him he is Noah in the area. Salute to your pastor. You know, it's just salute. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Andrew. Salute. You know, it's just when I talk about these kids. See, Charles already got a head. CB Common Jew Bible is the most. That's the thing. Like I said, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna get into you know what what Bible is. What Bible is. What religion is the most accurate? None of that because we all agree that there's a Most High. It's one Most High. So I'm not gonna touch that one. I try to stay away from that one because I respect everybody's lane. But but all lanes say that God created man and woman. It didn't say God was confused when he created. It said God created man and woman. And God gave free will. See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he created what he wanted you to be, and then you utilize your free will to be what you want to be. Period, per blank. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's your that's how you decide to move. That's how you decide to rock. That's your thing. But don't push it on my kid. Because I'm not gonna allow you to push it on my kid. Period. I'm gonna tell my kid just how I'm telling the world what I'm saying. That's how I talk to my kids. You were created as this, and this what you are. Now you got free will, but right now you're a kid. You don't have free will. You get free will when you become an adult. That's the problem. Too many people turned away from the Most High. That is the exact problem. You know, that is the exact problem. That's why when people, like when you go to talking politics, right? That's why when people say uh, they don't rock with the Democrats, I totally get it because the Democrat Party don't have no morals. They don't have no morals. If it could be the way they want it to be, it would be Solomon and Gomorrah. They don't have no morals. You see, the Republican Party, they do have some sort of morals, but their morals is they one bird, two wings. One bird, two wings. But they have some sort of morals, but they still worthless too because at the end of the day, the Most High say, don't take advantage of people. Don't take advantage of people. Don't misuse people. Treat people how you want to be treated. You know, and any politician, they don't they They're trying to govern man, and God didn't place no man over the next. We all equal. We all equal. So that's why I don't really rock with the politicians like that. I grew out of it because we all equal, and and you creating policies and this and that, and trying to be forceful and tell people what they should and shouldn't do with their temple that God created. You done lost your damn mind. God created our temples. It's our temple belong to us, not them. I had one person. I got one person in a account. Y'all know what I dislike. You know what I dislike. I dislike like when I create a video. I come up with a video, and I dislike when people get in the video and they be saying God don't exist or there's no God. I honestly dislike that. I dislike that because it's like if I want to believe that there's a Most High, let me believe what I believe. You feel me? If you don't believe, that's on you. But I believe what I believe, and you typing your comment in like as if it's gonna change or deflect my emotions to the Most High. It's not. Or then it's not. It's not, and it's not. You're not even gonna offend me by even saying that because it's like at the end of the day, you know, that's what you believe. That's what you believe. You just waste your type. You waste typing whatever you type by saying that there's no God, there's no Most High. You waste your energy by even typing that because I'm gonna pay it no mind. No, to those people who actually do that and say there's no God and there's no this and that. Just know when you type a comment to say that, you waste your energy and your time. Because I'm not gonna, if I read it, if I see a comment, I'm just gonna oversee it. You waste your energy and time. Because it's sins of the unknown. We all sinners. You know, we all sinners, and at the end of the day, you know, no sin is bigger than the other. So those who believe there's not a God, their sin is not no bigger than the next person's sin. But at the end of the day, you know, they have to answer for that, and when they have to answer for that, they gonna be held accountable to for whatever the accountability is for that whatever they feel. They void Fishman, they void. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Charles, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like us as men, we have to teach our sons, what it is, and then when they get older, they choose what they choose. That's on them, But we taught them morals and principles of what it is. You know what I mean? We can't allow the TV and the entertainers and we can't allow the TV and entertainers in the entertainment industry to raise our kids and teach our kids. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. To the time, everything is gonna be extreme crazy while putting fingers into their ears. But then again, I would never tell a kid. Well, I was raised up with the belief of Santa Claus. That's something that mom's put in the household, and it gave me hope because we couldn't afford to get gifts and toys throughout the year. So mom's she always made it happen with dad, made it happen for Christmas to get toys. And I look at it like this, right? I look at it like you can allow it to you the book says you shouldn't celebrate uh holidays, but you can allow it to um um you can convert it over to a positive thing, or you can allow it to be evil. See, the evil part of it is that this right here, this is the evil part of that, and I'm gonna say this: the evil part of that is there's people out there who can't afford, who can't buy their kids anything, and that holiday stress people out because they can't pay bills, they lose their jobs around that time because business is quote unquote slow, and it's a stressful moment. So a lot people People, the Most High is not a Most High of chaos and stress and pain and hurt. So a lot of parents become hurt that they can't do anything for their kids, and other kids have, and they can't pay their bills because they lost their job. That's the evil side, the dark side of it, because you're not supposed to be stressing over no damn holiday or hurt no, that's what makes it a pagan holiday, because you're not supposed to be in a miserable state because what you don't have, right? But on a flip note, if you just if you're celebrating a holiday to enjoy time and spend time with your family and things of that nature, and it's all peaceful and all love, you just now created an environment where you got God in your perimeter, because why? It's family, you're happy, it's no problems, it's no pain, it's no misery. So that's how I see that. I said like, you it's for kids to have enjoyment and things of that nature. Now I will say this. My kids learn at a very early age that it ain't no man coming out no chimney in no red suit. I taught them that a long time ago, because I just couldn't give no man in no red suit the credit for me going to work busting my ass to give them gifts or give them something on Christmas. I couldn't give no man that credit. I wanted them to know that, nah, it's me, your daddy, who working my ass off to make sure you have. It ain't got nothing to do with, ain't shit in life free. So these people, this man ain't going from chimney to chimney or coming in no house giving you shit free. Daddy bust his ass, went to work. I made this happen. So I never, that's how I took it. That's how I told my kids, they probably spread a lot of kids Christmas, because they'll tell a kid that ain't no Santa Claus. My daddy buy that stuff. I made sure I didn't go with the narrative of what they want to go with, and say some red man in a red suit coming out the chimney buying, giving you some shit free. Nah, I ain't shit in life free. Somebody give you something, they gonna want something back. I made sure that I installed that in them, just as well as I told them about the Easter bunny. I said, ain't no Easter dropping no egg, ain't no bunny dropping no eggs. That's a myth. That's some bullshit. You caught your dad drinking the milk? Yeah, you gonna grab your sword? But that's the thing though, like, to all the parents out there who stress when Christmas come, tell your kids, man, mama got to work hard, daddy got to work hard. We trying to do our best. Don't have them believing that no damn imaginary individual come and get them some shit for free. Nah, because as they get older, they're gonna understand, and they're gonna realize how much you love them and what you're sacrificing for them to have that day, to have that moment, you know. Don't tell them, don't get your credit to somebody else, to a mythology, some mythology bullshit. Don't give your credit to nobody else, you know. So I told my kids that a long time ago, a long time ago, you know. I don't give none of these mythology crap characters no credit or no glory. Not with my kids. The only thing that they have not seen that I have given them credit is the Most High. And they seen it because when we travel, like we go places, they be with me. I show them the sun, the oceans, the stars, the moon, and I told them ain't no man could create that. I told them ain't no man could create that. I refuse to give a mythological character that kind of credit. I refuse. The greatest gift was the Messiah. Our sins. Y'all, you guys know. That's why I always say the Most High. I don't get into the lanes. I learned that a long time ago. I saw mama, exactly. That was your daddy. You saw mama kissing your daddy, or either your boy, or either her boyfriend. One of the two. She was kissing daddy, or kissing boyfriend. One of the two. You ain't see, and daddy had the red suit on, or boyfriend had the red suit on. I don't. Lieberman, I don't even get him that much credit. I don't even get him that much credit no more. Like those, because like I said, I take it away. I took it away. I say ain't no band no red suit giving shit. I took it away. I don't give them that kind of credit. Like saying where I say I had a dream, and I don't think any of that that not the jab part might be true, but I don't think that I don't here's the thing. I don't think nothing's gonna just see, here's the thing. This is what I do. You guys know that the American dollar is stronger than every dollar right now by far across the whole world? Across the whole world. Yeah, yeah. No, the American dollar is the strongest dollar across the whole world right now. Like right now. Like as of today, it's the strongest dollar. Everybody else dollar have gotten a lot weaker than the American dollar because yeah, you got to pull it up by fall, by fall, and this is why everybody buying all the farmland in America because the dollar here is worth more right now. Yeah, yeah, check it out. The dollar bill is the most powerful. So I know I got people from all over the world. So and I know and I'm gonna say this. I know I got people from all over the world, and I know that some people from third world countries that actually watch the channel also. And I know some people just feel like they want America to fail and fall, collapse, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's some people out there that just feel like that, point blank. But the problem is with that is that that's true, Salt Lakers. The problem is with that is that the elites would never give up their lifestyle. So by the elites never giving their lifestyle, we will never have a doomsday type scenario on Earth because they're the ones who push those buttons, and they're not gonna do that. They're not the closest thing that we came to a collapse was when they shut the whole world down for the invisible enemy. If at that point in time, if we all got up and went back, we all got up and went back to normalization of what they call work and all that kind of shit. That was the end. That was the collapse right there. All they need is 50% to cooperate. 50% of the people. If 50% of the people cooperate, then the other 40 or 50, you got that protest, do this, do that. It don't mean anything. Salute, Margaret. You go get out that protest, do this, do that. You still got 50% of the population that's doing well, and then you're gonna put pressure and stress on another 25% by saying if you don't do this or do that, you know, and they gonna give in because they got bills and shit. So the closest thing with that's why all these channels that be saying doomsday and this and that. You guys who've been with me from day one, you guys remember I told y'all it won't be no nuclear walls. Remember I told you guys that it was supposed to be to happen by now. It was like nukes gonna this and nukes gonna do that. And I said that it was that'll never happen. I said because it'll make the earth inhabitable, and the elites cannot live in an inhabitable earth. Who gonna take care of them? Who gonna plant food for them? Who gonna fly their jet? Who gonna a lot of things that they say. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna do it if these things fly and earth become inhabitable? Their lifestyles go with it. They're not rich anymore. They poor just like you. You're not gonna go to work if a monetary system crash. Why would you go to work if you can't make money to purchase this and purchase that because everything collapsed? Why would you go to work? So at the end of the day, I knew that shit wasn't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at what they do rather than what they say, and the fear mongering is to make you go buy Now there is a food shortage and water shortage, but the fear mongering is to make you go buy the materialistic shit to put more money in their pocket, so they can use that asset. They can use that invisible asset and buy a physical asset. So they want your money to buy land and buy more land and buy more land. Yeah, that's the thing. We got to put a stop to them robotic cities. You're right, because that's the replacement of people for its jobs. For its jobs. You see what I'm saying? If they get robots at jobs, they you know they could pay, they'll have to pay as much. I mean, more poverty for you and more rich for them. They save more money because they don't need to pay you for labor, but you still need their resources. So you still got to find a way to get their resources. But for as the earth just being doomed and the dollar collapsing, that ain't happening. Salute Andrew, because salute Andrew Stone, because I seen where you say you remember I said all that. That ain't gonna happen. You know that ain't gonna happen. Now water, on the other hand, water is depleting. Food is being depleted intentionally by somebody, but water is being depleted by the Most High. That's the Most High. The water thing is the Most High. And it's by design with them too, because they haven't found they haven't found the way. All that water in the ocean, it's too many chemicals in the ocean. That's where they that's where they test the warheads and things of that nation. They shoot and they fall and they go in the ocean. So they are actually contaminating the ocean waters. It's more than just salt. It's actually chemical based that they are actually contaminating the ocean waters. You see, so the ocean waters is not drinkable because they're contaminating. But over time, the ocean waters will cleanse itself because the Most High, you know. And these are the things that we face right now. We facing life with them destroying everything. Yes, Margaret. Every city along the coast should have it. I agree. Um, but like I said, that's the part by design, because most people don't know how to remove salt from water, right? So if the lakes and all that kind of stuff deteriorate or evaporate rather, right? You got to depend on them for water. You have to depend on them for food. That's why they're buying all the farmland. You guys don't find it odd that they're buying all the farmland, but all the wildlife is burning. So they're pretty much taking away your hunting and taking away you getting food. Like you can't go to no lake, and if the lake is low, I mean, if the lake is low, the lower the lakes get, the hotter the water, the fish is gonna start cooking in the water. They're gonna start cooking in the water. They're trying to find deeper water. So you won't be able to fish, you won't be able to hunt, and they own all the farmland. Make it make sense. You got to go to them for food. Then you got to go to them for food. Then they can put chemicals. They can clone feet. They could clone meat. They could do all type of things with the food, and you need to get it from them because of that. That's why they got the seedless fruits and stuff like that. That way you can't grow your own stuff. I remember when they outlawed collecting rainwater. Definitely remember that. Right. All the smart meters, you got to use a credit card, call a number, and tell them your license plate. Now I just went over that, Lieberman. I just went over that. That won't happen. That won't happen. That won't happen, Lieberman. You talking about Bill Gates? You talking about Elon Musk? You talking about Ted Turner? You talking about anybody who rich, whether it's from entertainment to the point where we don't know how they're rich. You talking about the Bilderbergs? You talking about the elite families, the royal family? If those things start lunching, who gonna take care of them? Who gonna provide for them? Who gonna cook for them? Who gonna clean for them? Who gonna be a slave for them? Who gonna go out and grow crops for them? So those things won't happen. That won't happen. Yeah, save the seeds. But so salute to everybody though. This 504 cut. No, no, no. I was about to get off, but I seen the robot thing. No, robots. No, no, no. Somebody still got to control that robot. Listen, that robot got to have a battery. That robot got to have. It got to have something where it's gonna take somebody to actually govern that robot. Also, no, no, nothing. Nothing. That these people they want you to think like that because longer you thinking like that, the more they in tune. They'll step ahead of you. No, they need you. They need the 99%. They need somebody from the 99% to help create that robot. They need somebody from the 99% to help create everything. So no, no, no. Somebody from the 99% has to help do everything. That bed they sleep in, somebody got to put that mattress together. That light bulb that glow out, somebody have to do that. No, no. I'm not gonna give them that much credit. No, I'm not gonna give them that much credit. Salute this 504 cut. I'm out.